So we're on the way up, just crossing the farmland. It's a beautiful winter's sunny day. It's very cold but crisp and sunny. There's a view there of the bridge we did last time. And it's absolutely stunning. So we're going to take a right up here and then start a steep climb up through the first part of the hill. So we're up out on the moor. I love moorland walks. This place here, it reminds me of the Dartmoor and Bodmin Moor, Devon and Cornwall, just with more sheep usually. So yeah, it's nice here. It's remote, you won't see anyone. Might see a couple of people, but it's not popular at all. Certainly once you're on the top bit, I don't think anyone really ever walks up there, so yeah, it should be really nice. It's warmed up a bit now, we've got going. And yeah, just loving being out on this open moor. So that's the kind of first part of the ridge up the top. So a couple of steep bits to do, and then we'll get a section in a few minutes. Lovely views already of the valley. So these are the foothills of the Brecon Beacons. They're where we are now is technically in the Brecon Beacons National Park. Would be, I suppose, the Black Mountain region, but it's these are the foothills really, rather than the main sort of the main mountains or hills. So the pond is frozen over, and we're heading eventually up there. So the path is this one. It takes us to the subsidiary summit, which is Mynydd Varteg Fawr, I think, and then we go up to Mynydd Varteg Fawr, which is up at the top there. It's really nice, and only the sheep around. So we're going to head to the subsidiary one, and then the walk kind of loops round and then up onto the top of the ridge. So that's where we've come from, across that moor and up this steep slope. That's where we're headed, and I can see the summit there with a trig point. It's very like Dartmoor, this. Very similar to a Dartmoor walk. So in the distance there we've got Mynydd, the Black Mountains in the far distance, all the mining territory, the Blorange there, and all of the moorland that connects the two, full of all the boulder fields. The boulder fields are really cool. And then the ridge here, that's our sort of part 2 of our Gwen Ridgeway. There's really nice views. So I think the path kind of wraps us round to about there, where the old sort of quarry bits are, and then we sort of find a path somehow up to the top. It's not on the map, but I'm sure there's a sheep trail probably. So we'll see in a bit. Great views towards the Blorange and all the mining territory, the old mining country. So I can finally see the path up to the summit, and it looks glorious there, beaming in the sunshine. I love it here. It's literally just a remote moorland and there's no one here. Really nice. No tourists, nothing. So last push to get up there, and should be a lovely view from the top. So I love it when you reach these little boulder fields at the top of these moorland summits. Nice place in the summer to sit on a boulder and have your lunch, watch a world go by. Kind of the opposite to cafe culture really, which I absolutely detest. I think that's a total utter waste of time, but that's only my opinion. They'd probably think the same about this. So I think we're getting there. It's a cool place. So this is called the Dog Stone. which is in memorial of a red setter dog apparently, who was accidentally shot by his noble landowner on a hunt. So we'll make sure we don't shoot you today, Mags. You must have really liked the dog, because it's a very remarkable stone. So I'm going to head over towards these cairns here, which I think mark the eastern side of the Coity mountain, of which this enormous sort of ridge is here that goes on for miles. Here it is, so we've made the top, and it's spectacular views, lovely. Hang on, we haven't made the top, I can just see the trig point now. This is a full summit of cairns. You can never have too many cairns. So yeah, let's progress on to the real summit. You can see the Skirrid poking out there, Sugarloaf and Blorange, the three Abergavenny 3 peaks. Lovely view that is. Right, let's get to that trig. So we're at the top. It's just shy of 550 metres, so it's not particularly high, but from near the sea level it's a fairly decent climb. Lovely view into the Black Mountains there of Skirrid, Blorange. It's a trig point. We've got Sugarloaf there, and Hennigadir Vower, Wynvac, the mountains up from Crickhowell, Penarth Moor, Mynydd Troed, and eventually you can get views of Penarth over there. So it's really amazing views here. Couldn't recommend it enough. It's really good. Look at this. Enjoy the views for a bit and then think about the way down. So this is what I would describe as remote moorland. There really is no other road at all. Miles from anywhere now. Miles from any road. It's really nice actually. So we found the descent path down into the valley. That up there is the Coity mountain, and I'm going to save that for next time because it's probably going to be dark in about an hour. So I need to get down, and it's extremely cold now. So yeah, next time I'm going to go up there, check that out. And that's the path that goes up to it. So yeah, we're going to get down and try and get into the warm. So we're making our way down. That was a really enjoyable walk. It's absolutely freezing now. The sun's starting to go in. So I've got full gear on, and I've certainly warmed up a bit now. But I did get absolutely freezing at one point up on the top there. So you do obviously need to be really quite well prepared, even for these, you know, low hills in January, February. It can be absolutely freezing. So what was good about that was that sometimes the best walks, they're not always the highest ones, and the hilltops that are set away from the main mountains can be brilliant, because at the top you can view over the whole of like the mountain range. Same in Snowdonia Lake District. You know, you can pick a lower summit just that's not in the main bulk of them, and you get a view over the entire range, which is what we had today. So hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you next time. So we're at the summit of Coity mountain, which is unpronounceable, but the views are amazing. Kind of a remote sort of moorland.